Hi everyone, this is Inspirebeautiful. Some people don't struggle with love because they don't care. They struggle because they don't feel safe, not physically, emotionally. And when emotional safety is missing, love doesn't deepen, it destabilizes. If you've ever felt anxious in love, guarded in love, or exhausted by love, this may not be about compatibility. It may be about capacity. In the last series, we explored confidence, not the loud kind, but the kind that becomes stable, the kind that no longer needs to prove itself. But confidence is not the final destination, it's the foundation. Because once you feel steady within yourself, a deeper question begins to surface. Not, how do I stand out, but how do I love well? And loving well requires more than chemistry, more than intention, and more than hope. It requires capacity. And capacity begins with something many of us were never taught to build: emotional safety. We often talk about love as something we find, but love is something we sustain. And you cannot sustain what your nervous system does not know how to hold. If you grew up around unpredictability, if affection felt conditional, or if closeness felt fragile, your body may confuse intensity for intimacy. That is not weakness, it is wiring. But wiring can be rewired. Emotional safety begins when you learn how to sit in discomfort without panicking, experience distance without assuming abandonment, and disagree without fearing collapse. When you are grounded, you do not chase. You do not cling. You do not overextend to secure affection. You respond, and responsive love is stable love. Here is what many people misunderstand. They try to fix their relationships before they regulate their nervous system. But love built on dysregulation becomes survival, and survival is exhausting. If you cannot be alone without spiraling, you will not be calm inside intimacy. Grounding is not detachment, it's steadiness. Before you ask whether someone is right for you, ask yourself, do I feel safe inside my own mind? Do I feel stable inside my own body? Because love does not fix instability, it magnifies it. When you build safety within yourself, you increase your capacity to love without fear. So reflect on this. When you think about love, do you feel calm or do you feel activated? That answer tells you where your work begins. If this kind of depth and emotional growth speaks to you, I invite you to subscribe to continue this journey. We're building something steady here, and you're always welcome. Inspirebeautiful. Take care, everyone. Thanks for listening.